So, I mean, we're getting into, like, we try to figure out what we're going to talk about for this next episode. And we're getting excited because soon we will be unveiling the Fortress of Solitude. Is that still the name?
I think so, man. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. For y'all that don't know what the Fortress of Solitude is, it's the place where, like, you know, Superman goes to sit down and contemplate and, like, you know, recharge and, like, boost up. And, like, there might be some other people that pop up there on occasion. There's only certain people that can go there that's strong enough to lift up the door.
To get in.
Yeah.
So you either have to go with Superman or be strong enough to lift the door.
Yeah. And, we're currently building out our studio, our first studio location that's going to be dedicated to filming The Gambler and The Guardian and doing some other type of streaming and some other stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting, man. And we look forward to having you guys in there. And it's gonna pivot the type of content that we're doing pretty significantly.
Yeah. So coming in here and doing all this different type of content, we've, you know, went down and kind of challenged ourselves to pick all these different topics and talk about all these different things. And also, it's really a building process, being that Nathan and I are sitting here in front of the camera doing this stuff and kind of putting it all together and seeing what we enjoy, what we like to do, and also kind of what are the trends and how do our you know, watchers, the people following us, what do they say about it? And so coming into this next one, I'm going to be really excited to do some on the spot. Like we're hanging out, we see the video pop up, we could show that because it's live,
yeah,
and we have reaction type videos.
Yeah, I mean we can go live if we wanted to technically, but we don't yet have the ability that we want to do what we want.
Yeah,
and, you know, hey, we're props guys. We need our props, man. We need some things to mess with and work with, and yeah, we're gonna have all those things, and we got our dogs too. You know, like,
yeah. Tell them about the pack.
I got these dogs, right? That so I had my first dog, man. My first dog, he was getting old, and I knew he wasn't going to be around much longer. So I was like, man, I have this other female dog. I was like, let me get her pregnant so I can get a male dog out of it, because, you know, I just love male dogs. I just wanted another dog. The worst and best decision I ever made in my life. Is crazy. So I go all over the country to try to find the right male to breed my dog with. So I have a Dogo Argentino, Argentinian Dogo or Argentinian Mastiff, bred for hunting wild boars and, like, what are they called?
Was it Puma?
Pumas, mountain lions, right? Like, one of them will take down a mountain lion if need be. And basically, man, my female, like, I couldn't find a male bigger than her. The female that we had was from Moscow. She was a very big working dog. And finally found a male. Long story short, it was off of the most famous Dogo Argentino in the world. It's called Maracho. And essentially, like, it was like a great grandson of Maracho that we got into our dog, and we were really excited.
And why is Maracho so famous? Because you told me, but
Maracho saved a couple little girls in Argentina that were trying to get some figs out of a fig tree, and there was a puma up in there.
Oh,
and the girl, like, tried to get down from the tree, and in her haste, she fell and tried to, you know, got up and was running away, and the puma was in chase,
going after her.
And then all of a sudden, Maracho turned around and started getting with the puma, and the girl's father was coming to see what was going on, and when he came, he saw Maracho laying on the ground or walking towards him. he was hurt, but then like some feet down the way was a dead Puma.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Maracho was only like a 95-pound dog.
Wow.
And so I was excited. We got the Maracho blood, and yeah, man.
Yeah, so these dogs, there's three of them. There's Rain, Solway, and Titan.
But what makes them so special to me though is that when my dog was giving birth, she died giving birth, and she had 14 puppies. 12 of them was alive.
Yeah.
After she died, and basically left me to bottle feed 12 puppies, which is like literally an around the clock job. It's insane, and it almost killed me, dog.
Yeah, so that's crazy, man. So 12 puppies, and you're bottle feeding them?
Yeah, so when you bottle feed a puppy, if anybody that hasn't done it, when you bottle feed the puppy, so like when the mom dog breastfeeds the dog, after that they lick them between their butt and their private parts to stimulate them to make them go to the bathroom, because if they don't do that, they'll die, right?
Oh.
So it's like I'm bottle feeding the puppy,
and then you gotta
stimulate the puppy. No, I didn't lick them between their thing, man. You put a warm towel. Okay, you're a real funny guy, real funny guy, and you rub it there, and then they pee. Poop maybe, and then you do the next one.
Okay, yeah.
By the time you get to 12, the first one is hungry again.
Oh my God!
They're
so you got to do it
bro.
all.
They are so hungry, bro. These dogs are like, bro, they're so hungry, it's crazy. And now you know them now. Like I kept 3 of them. And
how many of the 12 made it?
So Dogo Argentinos have a 60% mortality rate.
Oh,
so
more of them die.
So if you have 10, no more 6, so 40% will die.
Okay.
So if you have 10, 4 will die.
Okay.
And look, dude, we're trying to save these dogs, bro. Like, it was just crazy. It's like I couldn't accept that statistic. I'm like, nah, dude, we're gonna save them. Of 14, 8 lived.
It's basically right there.
I was like, well, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we have these 3 dogs. They're 3 years old. One of them is a special needs dog because she was born with a clubbed foot. Like on one, she doesn't even have a whole foot on one side.
Yeah.
And then the other side, it's just she got a gangly some long gangly toes on the other foot, bro. And then she has like a extra toe on one of her back feet, and that same foot. Dog only got 4 claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got like 7, 8 claws on one foot.
Damn.
Yeah. But she's dope. She's a killer. And the other 2 are just...
That's Rain. So Rain, she's like super lovable.
Yeah, she's
and
real
she'll come up and just really want to be hanging out with you.
Mm-hmm.
But know that these aren't like small little lap dogs, although... They like to believe that
we took them to the vet the other day. Rain's 94.
All 3 at the same time?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So Rain's 94 pounds. Titan is 116. And Solway is 111.
Damn.
Yeah, she a little on the chunky side.
She's kind of chunkier.
Because she's a smaller dogo, but yeah. But yeah, they're all wonderful dogs. Like you've been in my house, bro. Like I live literally I live in a pack. Like yeah, I have I live with my family, but I have a pack in my house.
Yeah.
And it's real. Like
so that's the thing about the new studio is as we get into let's assume the name Fortress of Solitude for the moment.
Oh, it's sticking, dog.
I mean, will it stick?
It's sticking, dog.
And we get in there, there's going to be lots of things going on. Like, these dogs are going to be running around. At some point, we may be doing a podcast, and all of a sudden, they just steal the show. Because they're doing their thing, and aside from Nate getting in there going, stop, because he's the pack leader and the alpha, they're going to keep doing what they need to do.
Yeah, this dog breed, they only accept one alpha.
Yeah.
And that's me. And like if I'm not around, I don't know. Good luck. You know, everybody else is kind of at their mercy because they think that they're a part of the pack. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
They think I'm everybody's alpha. You see what I'm saying? So they're like, yo, we with him.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. I got that one of the times when we were over there. This is we're building out the studio, and all the walls were up on the outside. However, it's still no insulation, and the floor is just like particle board. And so we had like a little mat down, and we're just chilling in there. And Nathan is chilling in there with the dogs. And then I go and walk in, and it's like, all right, and I'm standing around. I'm like, okay, sit on the little ladder thing.
Taking your time.
To being like, all right, you know, dogs definitely like see me. And I'm like thinking, man, I know if I go sit down over there, it's on.
As soon as you come down to that level, it's over with.
So I go sit down, and Titan's, you know, he's the male. He's also the big dog. But his head is like this. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's this big. It may even be bigger.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, and like almost like a basketball, you know. And he puts his head like on my leg, but he's like itching. If I give him any bit of attention, it's like gonna spark him into.
He just wants to have a love session, bro. Just a love session.
And then as that's happening, Solway's over there being like, "Oh, I'm about to get that dude."
Bro,
And
I don't live in an apartment, but we don't live in a farm either. You know, we have a decent sized house, and like normally people don't have these type of dogs in their house.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine.
So it's like I just try to, like, you know, every morning, like when I wake up, one at a time comes up, says what's up, and then all of them three, I say, yo, everybody give love, everybody love.
Yeah.
Everything in my house, you know. So you know, my lady, she's not like friendly like that. You know, when I when I met her, I had to explain to her how important it was to say good morning to me.
Yeah.
She wouldn't care. And I'm like, no, everybody needs to say good morning.
Yeah.
And it's
for
like,
sure.
I instill that in the dogs too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we all got to greet each other in a good way to start the day and, you know, whatnot. But